Hey everybody, this is David, and today I am going to be talking about Arrow Season 4, Episode 7, Brotherhood. Because, Diggle and Oliver are bros. Bros before hoes, yo. I won't do that again, I promise. So let us begin. What did I think of the episode? I thought this was a pretty solid episode. We're getting some pretty solid episodes in a row. Some are better than others. This is not my favorite episode of the season. There were a couple of other episodes before this one I think I really enjoyed more. But this was still a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I really liked the bonding between Diggle and Oliver. Obviously, they got over their differences earlier on in the season, like about episode 3 or so. So it was cool seeing them really bond again, and like Diggle even calling Oliver back as his real brother, because he finds out in this episode that his real brother, real life brother that he thought was dead all this time, is in fact alive and working for Hive for Damien Dark. And this is like a really emotional episode for Diggle. I thought it was a really great focus episode for Diggle, and I feel like Diggle didn't get enough focus last season. That it was really this was a really great episode for him as a character, and really allowed him to show those emotions, that he was angry and pissed off, especially at that ending scene there when he confronted his brother in that jail cell. Like, I really felt bad for Diggle. I mean, here's his brother, and he's like, nope, everything you read about me in that file is all true. Everything. So it makes me wonder why, though. Why did he decide to take on, that life? And hopefully it will be revealed more detailed in an upcoming episode. So probably after the mid-season finale, we'll have to wait and see on that. We also have Thea trying to, take care of her problem by her rage control. And we find out also in the episode that she is going out with Alex. I think that's his name, Alex. Oliver's assistant in this mayor whole thing. And yeah, that was. I'm fine with that relationship so far, I guess. I don't really know too much about the character yet, so um, yeah, I whatever. Okay, let's see where this relationship goes. Thea likes older men. Who knew? It did get interesting to me though when Damien Dark touched her and then he started getting affected by her. That to me was actually the interesting part about Thea's story in the episode. And I also gotta say, the action sequences in this episode were actually really good too. I noticed they were trying to do some. It wasn't like Daredevil style good, but I can see they were trying to do some Daredevil stuff by having some long shot fight scenes. Obviously, they didn't go as long as that hallway shot in Daredevil, and not as good as that. But for what it was for a CW show, I think from what Arrow has done in the past, I think this was actually a pretty good fight. A lot of pretty good fight sequences. The thing that made me laugh though was when at the end when they were all attacking and Ray comes out and he's like kicking ass too, and then Oliver turns to Ray and says, "Okay, we can handle this." And Ray's just like, "Are you sure?" "Yeah." And then Ray just flies away. It's like, Ray just got here and you're already sending him off? It's like, what? No. What? The more help, the better. Like, why would you even? Oh, but I found Ray's entrance helping out in that battle at the end was pointless because even though I love Ray, it was pointless. It was pointless having Ray there at the end, coming out of nowhere. It's like, hey, we got Ray in this episode. We should use him and have him be back in his costume to remind people he's the Atom still. Whatever. Speaking of Ray, I really did enjoy a lot of those Ray and Felicity moments again. It was really nice having them. Ray is a little bit more down this time, though. He's not too down. He still has that perky attitude, which is what we really like about Ray, that he's very, he's a happy-go-lucky person. And, but he's having some downtime because, 6 months, people thought he was dead, and he was hoping that, more people would actually care, I guess, that he was gone for so long. And, you know, that's cool, and I feel bad for Ray. I mean, But yeah, it's nothing really to get down about. And he doesn't want to announce his arrival that he's still alive yet because he wants it to have a real meaning if he does come back. And obviously they're setting this up for Legends of Tomorrow. Everything they were saying sounded like, okay, we get it. You're coming back for Legends of Tomorrow. That's whatever your mission is in that show. That's what you're going to be back for. And obviously, I think this was also an excuse to have him, because on Legends of Tomorrow, if he's going time traveling, and the company's gonna need him, there's going to have to be an excuse. And I guess the best excuse is for Ray to not announce that he's alive yet. Or else people are going to be wondering, hey, where's Ray? I thought he just came back from the dead and he's already gone, not taking care of his company. I think this was their way of allowing Ray to go on Legends of Tomorrow without having that problem of people wondering, hey, where's the boss? So I'm cool with that, personally. Also, we got, obviously Oliver was getting his mayor stuff already, and Damien Dark comes to that party that they were all at and makes a deal with Oliver, makes an offer. And Oliver isn't too sure, and I'm surprised Oliver just didn't rage attack him, but obviously, he doesn't want to uncover his identity as the Green Arrow to him. So he has to keep it cool with Damien Dark. And at the end, though, he kind of left a big message to Damien saying that, no, I don't need your offer. I'm going to protect this city the way I know it should be protected. So Damien Dark there looked very pissed off. And I'm excited to see where that's going to go. Hopefully the mid-season finale, not the next episode, the episode after, will be very interesting to see what, if Damien Dark's in that episode, which I think he will be. It will be interesting to see where they're going to take what Damien Dark will do next now that Oliver refused his proposal. So really, guys, I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Really solid episode. I think this episode is definitely a huge improvement. By now in if this was season 3 again, there would already be 2 episodes I didn't like. There was the Cupid episode, and there was episode 3 of season 3 also. I think it was episode 3 that I was disappointed with. So this season already has surpassed season 3 in my opinion. I thought the first half of season 3 was actually really good. I felt it was the second half of the season that started going a little bit downwards. But this season is already looking good, and I'm already enjoying everything that I'm seeing. Even the episodes that haven't been amazing or haven't been like what I wanted have still been really enjoyable, and I'm really liking the slightly more lighter attitude. This was a little bit more of a darker episode. I felt it was a little bit more melodrama, but I still enjoyed it a lot, and I can't wait for next time. Not next week. Apparently, I found out that Flash and Arrow are off next week, and that's fine. But they will be back the week after. And I can't wait for that, because that's going to be the Arrow and Flash crossover, which I'm always looking forward to whenever characters from both shows interact with the others. So can't wait for that. And I hope you tune in. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because I talk about Arrow and Flash all the time whenever there's new episodes. Sometimes even when there's big news that I want to talk about. And follow me on Twitter at iCrazyDavy. And that's it. And comment below, guys. Tell me what you thought of the episode, because I like interacting with other people and seeing what they think. And until next time, take care.